What is up guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today we're jumping back into the Planetary collections, the first of which was for the planet Pallisium, which I've shown off in my previous video if you want to check that out. But today we're jumping into the planet of Baro. I'm going to show you a load of new cards, including the brand new Chaos Beast for the planet, which I'm so excited to show off. Means I've made a Chaos Beast for all 7 of the original planets now, which is really exciting. And I'll jump straight into showing you these new cards. So, if you don't know about Baro, like I said, it's the desert planet and it has a very defensive playstyle. A lot of the creatures have high power and low health, and then the ability of the planet card means you can swap the power and health of your creatures, so you can go from high health to high power and then swing in for some attacks to finish your opponent off. And these planetary collections, which I'll be releasing very soon, contain a starter deck for each planet. The Baro one contains all the Boulder Dragon cards. Going to be some booster packs, and then this exclusive set of just Baro cards in booster packs that will just mean you have a sort of platform to get the best Baro deck you possibly can right from entering the game. So some of the brand new cards for this booster pack, we'll start with the first one, which is Kalamask. It's a 5-star with 180 power, 250 health, and it reads, you can have this card permanently lose 100 power to kill one zoned resource or attachment card. So it's a generic card that doesn't just need to be used with Baro. You can knock its power down to 80 to kill a resource card, or if you want to get rid of more than one, use the planet Baro's ability, switch his power and health, give him 250 power, so you can use his ability twice, knock it down to 150, kill a resource or attachment, knock it down to just 50, kill another resource or attachment. I just put him in because there's no actual generic hate for resource or attachment cards that's in creature form as of yet in the game. Well, until now really. And he's a sneak peek for set 5. And now, do you know what? I think I'm just going to get onto the Chaos Beast. I'm so excited to show you this. I'm going to set the 6 other Chaos Beasts out. So we've got the other 6 Chaos Beasts from all the other planets, and now to join them is Einox of Barrow. They're all based on mythical creatures, so hopefully you can tell that Einox is a sphinx. Thought it was fitting for the desert planet. 270 power and a massive 500 health, the joint highest in the game. He's part of the 500 club, which very few cards can say they're part of. So, 270 power, 500 health. It didn't print out as nicely as I wanted to on my home printer. He's going to be a ridiculously rare in this set, and then in set 5 he'll come out as a really rare with all the other Chaos Beasts, so it fits the rarity. Stars, and he reads, this card cannot be free played, like all Chaos Beasts. If Baro is your planet card, you can switch the power and health of this card at the end of each of your turns. When this zoned creature is killed, free play up to 2 killed Baro creatures whose stars total 7. So, 270 power, 500 health. Because Baro lets you flip his stats around, you can play him on your turn, go right, I'm going to give him 500 power and 270 health, kill some opponent's monster, any opponent's monster really, because 500 power is pretty much unstoppable. And then when your turn ends, you can go, right, I'll switch him back so he has 500 health for your opponent's turn, and they're going to try and attack him. So he's pretty much like a 500 statted card as long as you're using Baro. And then when he's killed, you can use his ability. You can bring up to 2 cards whose stars equal 7. So that's a Humongous Ancient Rockman if you want to bring out one. Or if you're playing the sort of popular Baro mid-range strategy, you can bring out 2 weaker cards like a Det and an Aditrox together, which are 2 of the best 3 and 4 star cards in the game, which is really, really strong. So I think Einox just fits in really well with the planet. Also, if you're using, say, the Boulder Dragons, for example, you can bring out a Boulder Dragon and a Strange Violet Boulder, 2 really good cards in the archetype. Just think it works really well for the planet and fits nicely in with all these other Chaos Beasts here. So really happy that I've now finished them off. And there is going to be a Teklar one coming in set 5, but these are the OG planets all have a Chaos Beast now, which I'm really happy with. The next card we have is a Boulder Dragon support card, the first one since the deck was released, and it's Violet Nest. And this reads, and it's a single-use resource which reads, you can only play this card whilst you have a zoned Boulder Dragon creature. You get to free play a Boulder Dragon from your galaxy which has exactly 2 more stars than it. So because all the Boulder Dragon cards kind of evolve in increments of 2 stars, if you have a baby Boulder Dragon out, you can play Violet Nest to bring out a regular Boulder Dragon. If you've got a regular Boulder Dragon out, you can bring out a big Boulder Dragon, and if you have a big Boulder Dragon out, you can bring out a Berserk Boulder Dragon. So Violet Nest I think is really going to speed up the deck because that's what it struggled with at the start and why Boulder Dragons weren't really competitive, but hopefully this can give them a bit of a resurgence and improve the starter deck that's going to be coming in this Planetary collection. The next one we have is a really rare, quite a weird, interesting card for this set, I think. It's called the Darkstone Beast. Doesn't really look like a Barrow creature. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the artwork or not. I tried to make it like creepy looking, which I think worked. 100 power and health, which is very low for a 7-star really rare card. But let's see its ability. So only once you can attach one killed Barrow creature to this creature, and that's either player's. It must have fewer stars than this creature. This creature gains its power and health, and when your opponent kills this card, you gain stars equal to the attached creature's stars. So he's a 7-star. You can go ahead and when you play it, attach a 6-star or lower Barrow creature to it. It would gain that creature's stats, so in this case, Big Boulder Dragon would take it up to 310, 420 health, and then when this creature's killed, you gain 6 stars. So it's going to work best with 5 and 6-star Barrow creatures. However, there could be a few kind of crazy combos with star manipulation. Because the card reads, it must have less stars than Darkstone Beast. If you use, say, a Cloud Cells, which is an attachment that can make a card into a 10-star card, you could then make Darkstone Beast 10 stars and effectively attach a Einox of Barrow to it, giving it 600 health, which is ridiculous. And then when it dies, you'd gain 9 stars, which is just crazy. So I think this is an interesting card that makes Barrow more like sort of control-based. It's going to keep your stars up, going to give you a strong creature on the board, which Barrow lacks at the moment, and think it'll be a fun card to use and very annoying to get around if you're going against a Barrow deck. Next up, we've got a 4-star creature called Saber-Fluth, kind of like a wild desert cat with 60 power and 260 health. So very one-sided stats, but obviously that can be switched with the Planet Barrow's ability. And this creature reads, after it attacks and kills an opponent's creature, you gain a point. Because I'm trying to make a sort of viable Barrow deck that means you can use kind of abilities to get you points and win the game, just kind of adding another dimension to it. There's already creatures like Cataplonk, which gives you points through abilities, Mountain Stronghold, which is an attachment for Barrow cards that gives you points. Saber-Fluth is just another card that kind of goes with them. And the last card we have is the Moon for the Planet Barrow. I think it's my favourite artwork moon so far. I showed you Crozon, the Pelician moon previously, and this is Glacier, the Barish moon. I kind of based it on, when you look at, when you sort of see mirages in a desert that looks like this, but the moon's surface is just made of sand, and because Barrow is such a big planet, its gravitational pull pulls strips of sand towards it, and then the heat that this sand gets from being exposed to the sun turns it into glass. So you get these sort of glass shards and waves coming off the planet that make it look like a mirage, even though it isn't. So I think the artwork's pretty cool, quite an original take on a moon, and it reads, attached only to the planet Barrow. If your turn ends and you have a zoned Barrow creature, you gain a point. So you can gain a point every turn, and if you have 2 of these out, that's 20 points in 10 turns, and you can potentially win the game through that alone. And then with other cards like Saber-Fluth and Cataplonk, we're making kind of Barrow ability point gain kind of a viable deck, I think. So really excited to see what happens with these. I know the Moon doesn't really fit with most of Barrow's strategies, but it's a nice kind of second option for people who like Barrow and want to have a new take on the planet. So, they're all the cards for this video. Let me know what you think of the new Chaos Beast specifically. That's the one I'm most excited about. But also Darkstone Beast I love, and the Violet Nest for the Boulder Dragons. Let me know what you think of these cards. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Chaos Galaxy TCG. Going to be all sorts of teasers for the Planetary collections on there. Join the Chaos Galaxy Discord. I'm really active on there now. There's a whole bunch of guys that are going to be discussing all these cards in depth and what it means for the future of the game. Really nice community on there, so definitely check that out. Get your hands on some packs. There'll be a link in the description below. I'll hopefully get these Planetary collections out in December, maybe January, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.